Surprise, surprise. Hey, you guys. It's us. We're back. Yeah, we're back. And I know we promised like Sherlock tomorrow, and it's not tomorrow, it's the day after tomorrow. But we had some stuff come up. But we are back though. Okay, so as always, it's you guys. We got Oreo Jr. here as your favorite detective, pet detective, Sherlock Holmes. We got Scott. We got me. And I'm in disguise. Surprise, surprise. Okay, so tonight or this evening, we will be doing Sherlock and the Mazarin Stone. Scott, have you ever read that?
I have not.
I want to tell you guys, I'm super sad. Just real quick, this is a quick little blur. I'm super sad because now we're in the case book of Sherlock Holmes, and that means we're almost done with all our Sherlock Holmes stories. So I'm gonna slow it down because I want to savor the moment. And you guys seem to like it, so we're gonna go ahead and do it like I don't know, every other week or once a month, something like that. Because I want to savor these last little ones. So anyway, here we go. Let's get started. Scott, are you ready?
I'm ready.
And scene. So, and just be aware, you guys, with this one, with this particular story, I don't know about the rest of them in the case book. It is not from Watson's point of view. It's just from somebody watching from afar point of view, like us or something. So let's get it. So in this story, Watson comes back. He ain't been to 221B Baker Street, kind of like us in a while. We ain't been there in a minute, okay? And so, he walks in and he meets up with Billy. Okay, Billy is a little boy. He a page. I don't know if y'all know what a page is, but he's the page of the house. He's like the little servant boy or whatever. So Billy comes and he's like, "Oh my God, hey Watson, Sherlock been looking for you. What's up? Come on in here. Sherlock has been busy on some crazy case. I don't know what's going on, but he ain't been eating, he ain't been sleeping, he ain't been doing nothing." So they go to the room, and there's a couch in the room, and it looks like Sherlock is sitting on the couch, but it's not. It's not Sherlock. So Billy picks up the head off the person that looks like Sherlock. He's like, "See here, we got a little dummy, because the case he on is some crazy man, you know, and this crazy man, he thinks Sherlock is in the house, but Sherlock is out trailing him. Sherlock didn't dress up as a woman. He didn't dress up as an old man. He been out here in his costume
Right, master in disguise.
always. So he's been out here, and the person he trailing thinks he's in the house because we got this wonderfully made dummy up in here. And so Watson is like, "Dang, that thing do look real. That's crazy." And so all of a sudden, here comes Sherlock. Boom. He's like, "Hey, Watson, what's up? I'm trying to find this stone. Somebody didn't hire me. I'm supposed to find this stone from, wait, let me get his name right. It's Count Negretto Silvis. We gonna just call him Sylvester because I like Sylvester as a singer.
Sylvester is a singer.
Yeah, you make me feel. Yes, honey. Them boots, though. Them boots in that video is everything. So we just gonna call him Count Sylvester. So he was like, "Yeah, I've been trolling. I've been, trailing Count Sylvester. Tracking him down. I'm trying to get these stones for. Ooh, what was that man's name? For Count Catamir. We got to get all this together. So just bear with me." So Watson's like, I'm down. What's up, gang? Let's go. What can I do?" And Sherlock was like, "Get your ass out the way. That's what you can do. Move out the way, sir." And so Watson's like, "Wait, so I'm not gonna be on the case?" And Sherlock was, No. What you gonna do? What you gonna do is go get the police.
Oh.
Yeah. You're gonna go get the police. Then you're gonna take this extra note that I got over there to this other address and make sure you gonna get that person too. And that's what you're gonna do, because this man trying to unalive me. Okay, Count Sylvester trying to unalive me.
Well,
Okay. And so, Watson's like, "Are you but are you sure though?" And Sherlock's like, absolutely, beat it, sir. Go for this man, pull out his weapon, get on out of here and go get them popos and bring them back. I'm gonna get this man wrapped up real quick. Don't even worry about it. And so, boom, that's the last we see of Watson. This whole story is crazy, right?
Wow.
It's not from Watson's perspective. So, Sherlock is chilling. He go into his extra room because he got an extra room up in there. And he watches Count Sylvester come in because he had sent an invite for him to come at a specific time. So Count Sylvester meandering in, and he look over there and he like, oh, is that Sherlock sitting on the couch with his head to my back? He's like, oh, okay, cool, gang. I'm gonna bust him upside the head and unalive him. Then I ain't got to worry about this man no more. And so as he creeps over there and he raises up his big old baton thingy, walking stick, I don't know. Sherlock comes from out the room and he's like, don't do it, Count. And so the Count looks and he like, oh, hold up, wait a minute, what's that over there, and how you over there? And so Sherlock was like, baby, I got me a dummy made in my image because I'm that dude. Because sometimes you just need a mannequin that looks exactly like you.
That's a good mannequin.
Yeah, and Scott, I need one.
Okay.
I need a body double. So, I do. Sherlock had one. So anyway, so the Count is like, you just kind of weird. Why the hell you got a body double dummy over here? So Sherlock is like, don't even worry about it. So you wanted to come here. You're here now. What's up? And so the Count was like, sir, I'm about tired of you, okay? I was going to bust you. Yeah, I was going to bust you upside your head. And you know why? Because you out here, you got your people stalking me. You got your people stalking me. There's an old man. He be following me around. Look like he should be in a nursing home. But instead, he out here following me. You got some lady trailing me. What's up with it? What's up? And Sherlock is like, first of all, what I need you to do is use my formal name. He was like, I know many a criminal. I know a lot of them. And sir, I appreciate when people call me Mr. Sherlock Holmes, okay? Or detective. You don't get to just call me anything because I don't know you like that and I don't like you. And so Count Sylvester's like, whatever, Mr. Sherlock Holmes. What's up with your people trailing me? And how do I get them to stop? And Sherlock was like, well, let me explain something to you. You know how them people was following you? He was like, do you know that great actors have told me what they gained in a detective? They lost in an actor. And so the Count was just looking like, what do that mean? And Sherlock was like, where'd it go? Oh my gosh, I'm missing my little prop.
Oh, the umbrella?
Yeah.
Oh, I stuck it over there. Sorry.
Could you get it? I need that prop.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna hide for Scott. Scott don't like to be seen on camera. Okay, thank you. So he was like, remember this, sir? Remember this? Remember this parasol? That's what it's called. It's called parasol, y'all. Remember this parasol? Remember you picked this up for the lady? You was respecting me and using my whole name when I was the lady, sir. Yeah, it was me. It was me. It was me.
Wow.
Okay, I was the one following you. I ain't got no people following you, sir. I ain't got that kind of money. So the Count was just sitting there like, sir, you really crazy. You got this dummy over here. You got all these costumes and stuff. You really crazy. And Sherlock was like, I don't care. Let me tell you something, sir. He was like, I have been watching you, sir. And somebody didn't put me on the case for you, sir. Do you know what I want, sir? And the Count was like, not really. What do you want? And Sherlock said, I want that Mazarin stone. Give me that Mazarin stone. Okay.
All right.
That's what they paying me for. And the Count was like, I don't even know what you talking about. What is that? Mazarin stone. What is, where they get that at? And Sherlock was like, sir, you know what I'm talking about. You and your little friend, Sam the boxer that you hired to bust people upside the head, y'all done took that stone. And he said, let me tell you something. I'm looking you in your eyes, right in your pupil, and I can see everything. Everything.
Uh,
I could see through you because you glass. And so the count was like, sir, if I'm glass, then how do you know I got the stone? And Sherlock was like, I don't know. He played some kind of word tricks on him. And he figured out, like, the count finally just admitted, okay, yeah, I got the stone. But he was like, I ain't giving it to you. Like, I don't give it, I don't care. Prove that I got it. And so Sherlock was like, I don't have to prove that you got nothing. He said, let me tell you what I'm going to do for you. I've been watching you. Okay. You thought it was two other people, baby. It was me. And let me tell you what I know, sir. I saw you digging your nose that one time and eat it. You're nasty. I saw you eat all them grapes at Walmart, sir. You ain't paid for nothing. You ain't weighed nothing. You just went in there and ate all them damn grapes and ain't leave nothing but the stem. You're tacky. Okay. He said, sir, I saw you leave a penny, take a penny. You took all the pennies and a couple of dollars out that register. I saw you. Okay. I got it all documented right here in this book, sir. So either you, sir, because I got my friend Watson going to get the popos for you, sir. Either you going to do one or two things. Either you, oh, wait. He said all that stuff. Sorry, y'all know I'm never in order. He said all that stuff. And Count Sylvester got pissed. Let's read a little, page from the book. The veins stood out on the Count's forehead. Oh, girl, he mad. His dark, hairy hands were drenched in a convulsion of restrained emotion. You think his hands look like this mustache I got on, just hairy?
Maybe.
Who got dark, hairy hands? Never mind, Scott do. Anyway. Oh, no, my mustache. Okay, anyway. He tried to speak, but the words would not shake themselves. That's the hand I played from, said Sherlock. I put it all upon the table, but there's one card missing. It's the King of Diamonds. I don't know where the stone is. He still wants that stone, baby. That's what he was hired to do. You shall never know. No? Now be reasonable, Count. Consider the situation. You are going to be locked up for 20 years. Clank, clank. So is Sam Merton. What good are you going to get out of your diamond? None in the world. But if you hand it over, well, I'll compound a felony. We don't want you or Sam. We want that stone. Give it up. And so far as I'm concerned, you can go free. So as long as you behave yourself in the future, if you make one more slip, well, it will be your last. Because remember, he saw him digging in his nose and eating. He saw all the crimes. But this time my commission is to get the stone, not you. But if I refuse, why then it must be you and not the stone. Billy appeared to answer a ring. I think, Count, that it would be as well to have your friend Sam at the conference. I'm sorry, after all, his interests should be represented. Billy, you will see a large and ugly gentleman outside the front door, period.
All right.
Okay, yes, sir. It's unfortunate that you were born before cosmetic surgeons were, huh? Before cosmetic surgery was invented, okay? Because you could use some. Ask him to come up. If he won't come, sir, because Billy about that life. Billy about that life. Billy small, but baby, he big. No violence, Billy. Don't be rough with him. If you tell him that Count Sylvester wants him, he will certainly come. Okay? So now Sam is on the way up there. So, Sam, the ugly, I'm just going to call him Mr. Ugly. The ugly man is coming up the stairs. And so he gets up there and, Sherlock went back in his room. And he's like, go, tell your friend what time it is, sir. Tell your friend what time it is. Either you gonna cough up that stone or you gonna be in jail. Okay, one of the two. You don't get to do what you want around here. You gonna give me that stone. And so the friend, comes in, Sam, the ugly dude, and he's like, "Hey, but why am I here? What is this, sir? Where the stone? Are we getting our money? What's up?" And so, he's like, look, this fool didn't called us. He didn't trailed me. He didn't figured out I got the stone. He just saw me digging in my nose. He saw me eating them grapes. Girl, it's a mess. Okay. So he trying to set me up. What should we do? And Sherlock came out. And Sherlock was like, I'm gonna go in my room and play my violin. Don't you come in there trying to bust me upside my head, sir. I'm gonna let y'all sit here and make these decisions. Y'all better give me that stone, or else. And so he went in there and, he started playing his violin. I don't have one, but it probably sounded like this.
Oh, sure, that's what it sounds like.
Okay.
All right.
And so, ooh, my mustache coming off. Do you have these problems, Scott? Y'all be having these mustache problems?
No.
Oh. Well, sorry for y'all. Anyway, so, Sherlock is in there playing his violin, like, yes. And, Sylvester and Sam, the ugly dude, they, are sitting there trying to figure out what to do. Like, we supposed to be just get this stone, take it over to old boy. He supposed to chop it up for us and get us some money, take it to the pawn shop, take it to the chop shop, whatever. But now this fool is over here trying to get the stone back from us. And then Sam, the ugly dude, look over. He was like, what the hell is that? Is that Sherlock? How the hell he in there playing the violin and he's sitting on that couch? And Sylvester was like, nah, he just got a dummy made in his likeness. He weird. Don't mind the dummy. We got to figure out how we going to keep this stone from him. And so Sam was like, well, just go in there and bust him upside the head. And he was like, sir, you ain't see that gun? You ain't see that? So he was like, oh, yeah. Well, I'm all out of suggestions. And so, they figured out, okay, we gonna just tell him it's in this place. We gonna tell him it's over at the CVS in a garbage can, have him digging through that. And while he's doing that, we gonna sneak it off and go get our money. And so then Sylvester's like, hey, have you seen that stone? And Sam was like, no, I ain't never seen a stone. But all of a sudden there's a noise. And they go and look and they're like, what the hell is that noise? Oh my God. And finally they realized, it came from outside or whatever. So he was like, come here close. Come look at this stone real quick. Come see this thing that we gonna pawn off before we pawn it. And so Sylvester holding it up and he's like, yeah, you see that? And Sam is like, well, I can't touch the stone. And Sylvester was like, cause you poor. Here, look at this stone. Look at this stone, how nice it is. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, Sherlock, like, give me that stone. Give me that stone. Yeah, y'all thought I was in there playing the violin. Give me that stone. Give up the stone.
Okay.
Give me that stone. And so, Sam and Sylvester is just like, what in the hell? How this man become the mannequin? And how he up in there playing? Like, how did you do that? You are the devil. And Sherlock was like, close, okay? I'm hey, flip side of the same coin. And so, so Sylvester's like, how the hell are you in there playing, the violin? Because this is the 1800s. They did not have YouTube, honey. They didn't have CDs. They didn't have tapes. They didn't have nothing. So Sam is like, how the hell are you in there playing the instrument, but you in here too? And Sherlock was like, oh, I done got me your little record player, and them things are amazing. It's new. You ain't got one. You don't know nothing about it. It's new. I love it. It's great. It got y'all thinking that I'm over here playing violin, but really, I just snuck in here. That's that noise you heard. I knocked the dummy over, but y'all are dummies too, so y'all didn't even notice nothing. And yeah, I was listening in on y'all conversation, but I couldn't be in here because y'all wouldn't have that conversation, and you wouldn't have showed this stone, So he was like, thank you for the stone, He was like, go ahead downstairs to the police. They down there waiting for y'all to clank you, because you still gonna get them 20 years, even though I told you give me the stone and you wouldn't, or whatever. You didn't give it up the way I wanted to, so you're gonna go to jail, okay? And so, Sherlock is sitting there. He got the stone. He's like, hey, I did good. I'm the bomb. I'm Sherlock. Who doubts me? And all of a sudden, another knock on the door comes. Because, he sent Watson to go to a second place. Do you know where that place was? Who that person is, Scott?
I don't.
Lord Caltamere.
Oh.
The person that hired him to get the
Right.
stone for him.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So he comes in and he's just like, dude, you called. What do you want? And so, Sherlock is like, oh, sir, I called you in here. I don't got the stone yet or nothing, but I do have, a couple of questions for you. And, this man is very rich. He's royalty. And so he's like, sir, I don't have time to be dealing with you. First of all, you're poor. Okay. You're poor. And second of all, I told you don't call me until, you get that stone. And so, Sherlock is like, yeah, but I got this question for you. And he was like, before I get this question going, can I? That's a nice coat. Oh, that coat nice. Here, take that off. You don't need that coat on in here because it's gonna get hot. Let me help you with that coat. And he's just tugging and pulling at his coat. And the Lord's like, get off me, sir. You're poor. Don't touch me. Okay. I don't believe in your skills. I don't even like you. I don't even know why we hired you. We could have just hired the police. Ugh. So, what question do you got so I can get on back to my, my castle? I ain't got time for this. Look at this shabby foolishness. And so Sherlock was like, well, the question I have for you is this. What do you think the fit punishment is for the person that stole the stone? Just in case I find it, what do you think fits the punishment? Scott, what do you think the punishment should be? You guys, what do y'all think the punishment should be? Okay. Lord Casimir was like, I don't care. Go get the stone. Maybe they should go to jail. I don't care. So Sherlock started giggling, and Lord Casimir was like, I'm about tired of you. You're fired. You clearly ain't gonna get the stone. I got to go. And so Sherlock was like, wait, hold up before you go. Like, for real. You have the stone, sir. And this man got even madder. He was like, dude, get away from me, you lunatic. Look at that dummy over there. Look at them costumes. You weird. And so, Sherlock was like, no, for real. When I was trying to take your coat, I slipped the stone in your pocket. Go dig in your pocket. The stone's in there. So Lord Casimir stick his finger or his hands in his pocket, and he's like, oh my God. Ooh, girl. Ooh, I'm embarrassed. Ooh. Because I told you was trash. Ooh. He was like, sir, I don't know how you do it, but I gotta eat some crow here, Your joke is not funny, but thank you for this stone. And so Sherlock was like, yeah, I don't do good with jokes. My bad, dog. I just wanted you to come get your stone. You can leave a good review on Yelp. And yeah. So Lord Casimir leaves. Sherlock requests from his maid his meal because he ain't ate in days.
Oh.
Period.
All right.
That's the end. It's going to be a little weird as the case book.
Another case solved.
Another case solved. Now, I forgot our Sherlock Scooby snacks. Anyway, what did you learn, Scott? What did you guys learn, if anything? What did you guys learn?
Maybe Watson isn't so necessary.
No, Watson. Scratch that from the record. Strike that from the record. We don't even know what Scott's talking about. Scott's weird. Scott's just sitting over there grinning. Scott's weird. Who would have got the police, Scott? Who would have got Lord Canterbury so he could just tell Sherlock how poor he is?
Watson go drink his brandy and get the cops.
No, he gives the brandy.
Yeah.
Something that I learned is sometimes you got to use props to get things done. To psych them out, to make them feel comfortable, to lull people into a comfortable position so you can get all the stuff you want. That's all I learned, I think, maybe. Okay, I'm going to put y'all, hold up real quick, because I'm going to go get these Scooby snacks, because I'll be damned if we don't have all these snacks. Are you going to get them?
I can if you want.
Yeah, could you go grab a bag of snacks?
Oh, you want me to grab a whole bag?
A bag of chips or whatever?
Oh, just reach in and grab whatever.
Yeah, whatever. This guy's so indecisive. Okay, so while he's gone, I'm gonna tell you guys we're gonna turn this around and then we gotta do Fairy Tale Friday. We gotta get back on track, y'all. We gotta get back on track. And coming up here as well, y'all know we are doing the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy as well, because we're awesome like that. Oh, let me see what else we got coming. And eventually, I got a whole drawer full of stuff because I want to stay on this space theme. I think we're gonna do Christopher Pike's The Season of Passage because I love that one. And then we gotta bring back Spooksville. I'm a big fan of Christopher Pike, by the way, y'all. Okay. We gotta bring back some of that. I should have went down and got it. Scott be taking too long. Never mind. Here he come back. I'm gonna fight Scott because he is letting cats in. Scott, hurry up.
Sorry.
This is what YouTube is all about, you guys. Okay. So for today's Scooby snack, guess what we got? I don't even know. Period.
Right.
It doesn't have a title. It looks to be maybe Chinese letters. It don't even tell you on the back. Period. Okay, but we gonna try these things out. Of course, I love going to the Asian store and seeing what they got, their different delights. So let's give her a try. It says it's spicy, so we'll believe that. Let's see. Sorry, I didn't make the whole big enough. Okay, this is what it looked like. It don't look spicy. It don't look like there's nothing on there. It is spicy. It hits you. It hits your tongue. I don't know what to say about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if it's good or bad. I don't even know what flavor it is. So, if you want to be confused by flavors, but get some spice that continues to like build up in your mouth as you keep going, because that's what it feels like in here. Get these. I don't even know what flavor it is. It got this stuff on there, and it got some characters on the back. Period. So go to your local Asian store and support. Period. They don't even say what country this is from. So anyway, with that, guys, we're gonna bid you guys adieu because I still gotta do Fairy Tale Fridays. So from wherever we are to wherever you are, peace, love, and happiness. We hope you enjoyed. We are happy that you guys came. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we'll see you guys later. Skiddy, rinky, dinky, dink. Bye. Bye, y'all.